define, to describe, to insult, to profile, to label, to denigrate, to humiliate, to anger, to frustrate, to cunningly and destructively provoke and offend the natural native earthly humans of highly melanin skin tone, and especially those of us that are from the geographical region of our planet Earth that is today called Africa, and us, the victims, of course, of the transatlantic slave trade. The English word nigger, according to the online etymology dictionary, and I quote, nigger, 1786 earlier, nigger, N-E-G-E-R, 1568 Scottish and Northern England dialect, from French nigri, N-E-G-R-E, and from Spanish negro, and it acts also to refer to sea negro. From the earliest usage, it was the term that carries with it an oblique, carry with it all the oblique, O-B-L-O-Q-U-Y, which means, remember this is not my language, the word meaning disgrace and defamation. So it carries with it all these characteristics, and contempt and rejection which whites have inflicted on blacks. And it's referred to, cited in Gore's 1965, probably Harold R. Isaacs. But as black inferiority was at one time a near universal assumption in English-speaking lands, the word in some cases could be used without deliberate insult. More sympathetic writers in the late 18th century and early 19th century seem to have used black. So they use black instead of Negro. I'm telling you, my people, anyway, let me finish. And after the American Civil War, they coined, after the American Civil War, colored person. So sympathetic writers later start writing using, instead of nigger or negro, they start using the term black. Same thing. Unquote. From my perspective, these so-called sympathetic writers are just euphemistic writers. In other words, the English word black is just another euphemism for the English word nigger. And you would have to be a nigger not to understand this as a fact. Do your research and you will see it for yourself. And this is why I'm trying to do these videos, just to get people to start thinking for themselves. This is not our language. This is not our language. So sometimes what you intend to say is not what you're actually saying. Anyway, let me continue. From my perspective, if the defenders and promoters of the euphemism or of the expression, the N-word, are not niggers, if they are not niggers, or if any of you that might be watching or listening to this presentation, if you are not a nigger, or if the word nigger is not who and what you are or what they are, the promoters of this euphemism, then they should not and they must not substitute the word nigger with the euphemism, the N-word, or any other euphemisms. But what they should be doing is correcting the error and replace these words with euphemisms, replacing these words and euphemisms with English words, if we have to continue using the English language, which we have no alternative at the moment. So we have to replace these words and euphemisms with English words, with nouns and adjectives that truly represent who and what they truly are. So if you are not a nigger, if you are not black, because nigger equal black equal negro, same thing, then all I'm saying I think we should at least prove to the world and the rest of the world who see us descendants of African as being subhuman, as being mentally retarded, not able to think for ourselves. At least we should realize and know if we're going to use a language, use the right words that truly describe who we are. Replace them with the right English words. We have tons of English words and phrases that can replace these words. So yes, now so use adjective nouns that truly represent who and what you truly are. If you are not a Negro or a nigger or black. For in the black equation, which I asked you also earlier to please watch another video I have up on the internet already. In the black equation, or any other equations for that matter, you can only substitute any equation, mathematical or the one that I have on the internet. You can only substitute an expression with one that is equal or one that is this of the same value, of the same quality and characteristics, etc. You can only replace something that is equal with in order for the equation to be balanced. If the equation is to be equal or if it is to be balanced. So please don't continue to allow yourself to be deceived by those many oily tongue. I call them oily tongue because I can't speak like some of those professors and doctors and so-called leaders that, actors and Hollywood celebrities and rappers and entertainers that that are wooing the crowd by having them even calling themselves niggers. No, so don't. I'm just saying to the few that will even take the chance of watching this video. I appreciate that. You're special. And you know that. I don't have to tell you that. I'm not talking like a pastor trying to big you up now. But the fact that you have given me the time to listen to this, it means that something is in it for you. Don't be deceived by them. Not because they have money and they have the big names and they are in the system and the system promote them as role model. They don't know where they're coming from and they don't know where they're going. And I will be proving that to you in another video on leadership and explain what that's supposed to mean, etc. Don't be deceived by these oily tongue, system-trained agents, professors, educators, scholars, rappers, poets, media personalities, politicians, religious leaders, the black activists, etc. that are telling you that you are black or euphemistically the N-word. Nor should you allow yourself to be deceived by those that are telling you that they are white and that you are black. It's a con. For with the exception of some of them, some of their eyes and maybe their teeth, nothing about them is white. From my perspective, only a nigger or a person that is being deceived that could look at a pale-skinned, melanin-deficient Caucasian person and call them white. Or as I said in another video, only a person that is a nigger, mean really dumb, really deceived, unable to get out of that hypnotic trance that the system has placed them in, can look at a pale-skinned painting of Michelangelo's, maybe some say his relative, or of a European Christ, and say that's white. Come on. And yes, when people say you're really dumb, you wonder why? We have to wake up. No, I'm not pretending as if I wasn't a victim at one time. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't saying this all my life. I came to these realizations around 4 or 5 years, approximately 5 years now, since it's become more pronounced, and as a result of my study into the metaphysical sciences, then I get to understand these things. That's why I'm sharing it with you, instead of trying to come and tell you about how to breathe and how to meditate and try to give you this type of inspiration to keep you still in that state of ignorance but comfortably in it. No, I'm trying to wake you up to think for yourself, to realize that you are not black in as the word means. It means nothing good. But again, let me not stray. That's why I write my presentations to I present them because it's easy to go off because there's so much to say, and you can't say it all. Now, so let me get back here. Where am I? Now, so I said don't continue to allow yourself to be deceived. Nor should you allow yourself to be deceived by them telling you that they are white. And only nigger. Okay. Moreover, the word black in the English is the opposite of the word white. Black means and represents everything and anything that is bad, and white means and represents everything and anything that is good, or almost everything and anything that is good in the English language. The word white, by all accounts, is known to be superior to the word black, and that's why you have people talking about white supremacies. I do a video right here on the internet. Very few people watch it because they just want you to keep, we are so deceived and trained to want to be provoked, want to become emotional. People are not want to become, intellectual. They want to be something that provoke their emotion. That I should be, if I was talking about hatred or deliberately provoking them to pit them against each other, I'm sure I would get more people viewing my videos, but that's fine. But there's a video I do on right here on this internet. I take the time and do it to show people that the whole idea of white supremacists is a lie, or black supremacists is a lie. You're calling pale people, no wonder they trick you and you see them as your superior. Because you can never be, if you're black and they're white, you can never be their equal. And you're fighting a losing battle. You can never get justice if that's the paradigm, if that's the premise that you are operating from. But again, more on that at another time. The word, as I said, the word white, by all accounts, is known to be superior to the word black. Therefore, my common sense tells me that black is not equal to white and white is not equal to black. Equal meaning the same, and nor can they be. So, if you believe that you are black, then whenever you call a person or a group of people white, you are actually saying that they are your superior. And when you call, and when they call you black, they are actually saying to you that you are their inferior. And as I've mentioned elsewhere, ignorance of the law is no excuse for violating the law. Doesn't matter if you do it in ignorance or not. The words are spoken and it is being pronounced. That's why you shall know. So again, this is the end of this presentation. Thanks for watching. And please stay tuned for my next presentation titled Reclaiming the Word Nigger. I am the Mystic Philosopher, and again, all your comments and feedback are welcome. Thank you.